It can easily be argued that the momentum that led to Donald Trump's election victory started with the 34 guilty verdicts in his New York hush money case, as is demonstrated in this raw cell phone footage of a Trump supporter's real-time reaction to the verdicts.
Let me go punch him out.
Hey, buddy.
We can't last again. No, after the 15, you fucking old fucking alabaster. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we got some of this part.
Oh, my God. Thank God they got us. Are you at
19 counts?
Oh,
How many counts?
is this daughter?
I'm not posting it now. I'm sending it straight to you.
Are you fucking nuts? Well,
Excuse me, you know that we're all right.
Guilty of what?
He's guilty? Okay. Give them all every fucking guilty count is getting him another fucking vote.
Yo, and not for nothing.
I mean it. Oh my God. It's a weaponized Department of Justice. Are you watching this?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, seriously.
Easy.
Are you nuts?
Easy.
Guilty on
Burp.
10 count.
I can burp you. Easy.
That guy seems a little don't want to leave him alone around my drinky kind of guy.
I wish during this whole campaign season and every time the whole weaponized whatever came up, that Kamala and or so many people would just stop the madness and say, no, he's a criminal. These are crimes. It has literally nothing to do with politics. But everybody just sort of accepted that this whole weaponization, they just accepted it. And nobody slapped whoever was saying it because it's all bullshit.
It is because Merrick Garland was impotent. He sat there trying to show he was above it all instead of saying, I got screwed by the Republicans and now I'm going to screw them back. No, he wanted to show, because we're good Democrats, we have to be fair. He wanted to show he was above it all. And because of that, it was the opposite of weaponized.
Yeah, I agree. I love Michelle Obama, but honestly, we need to go lower.
Yeah, totally. I agree with that. But also, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything we could really say. I wanted to say this earlier to Jeff's point about the media. At this point, the media is not the media. It doesn't matter how much good journalism there is out there. There's so much media that people can just they can pick and choose. Reality is not reality anymore.
And people are losing faith in the traditional methods of media that Democratic candidates are trying to appeal to voters. They keep going on. They go on 60 Minutes. Donald Trump blows it off. Donald Trump does all these other podcasts, and he goes on all these other all these other shows. His advisors, like Donald Trump Jr. is on Rumble. That's where he does his show, and he puts out his videos. So it's unverified and unchecked media is the key now.
Trump went on one podcast because Barron told him to go on it. Let's contrast that with the Democrats. I'm not saying Joe Rogan is a political podcast, but he has a sizable audience, and Kamala didn't go on that. And there is no left equivalent of Joe Rogan. People aren't listening to Pod Save America unless they're with the program. This podcast,
gang, that's my favorite podcast. Sorry, go ahead.
This podcast is a perfect example of something that should be much more popular, because it's not just funny, but it presents a viewpoint in a humorous way. And that's the type of thing but there is 1,000 listeners, 10,000 listeners. it's a minuscule amount compared to Rogan and some of the other right-wing podcasts.
Actually, Jeff, you used a great word there, which
Oh, I
was
did?
impotent.
Impotent.
And here's the thing. He was talking about weaponized justice and weaponized this, like because he thinks that the other side of America acts the way he does,
Right,
which is
exactly.
as a bully, trying to, fuck people over. No, it's the law. Would you feel better if the law was just called fuck around and find out?
Yeah.
Like, would that then make sense to you?
Have you driven in Maryland lately, Val? Like, that's pretty much our motto at this point.
Oh, fuck around and find out. Well, also,
Look at the way we play, we Democrats, liberals, versus the way they play. And what's going to happen this week, if it hasn't happened already by the time people are listening to this. Joe, in the name of a peaceful transition of power, will be hosting Trump at the White House. Did that happen 4 years ago? No, because he wouldn't admit that he lost. There was no, the incumbent invites the next person tradition.
yeah, but there has been impotence. It's just so wild to me. Like, you think that everybody's against you? The Democrats haven't done shit. Roe v. Wade disappeared under this administration because the Democrats just were limp about protecting it.
While we had both houses of Congress, and because Joe Manchin and Kirsten Sinema wouldn't do anything as well.
Yeah, it's kind of like,
Sinema,
did we though?
Yeah,
Did
Kirsten
we
Sinema really giving us bisexuals a bad name. We don't claim her.
What I need,
Jeff
what
and I
need
are the
to do-
real bisexuals, and we do not claim Kirsten Sinema.